What's happening, guys? So we are back. We are going to watch episode 9, Band of Brothers. I'm Chad.
Ariana.
And this one's called Why We Fight. So let's hop into it.
Most of them were kids. We all were kids.
That man and I might have been good friends. We might have had a lot in common. Of course, they were doing what they were supposed to do, and I was trying to do what I was supposed to do.
Right.
Under different circumstances, we might have been good friends.
Well.
Yeah, it's so heartbreaking thinking about. It's interesting. This is like one of only 3 where they do the cold open interviews first. Here we are.
Oh my. Wow.
For a war that most people on the ground level didn't ask for either.
Right.
You know, and now it's just at your home blowing up your freaking town.
It's crazy to see that side of it.
This reminds me of the pictures of the English towns when they had their whole propaganda thing of like, we're just going to keep doing milk runs and stuff. Like, you guys can't affect us. You can't.
Literally just like searching for what you can freaking
Tell you one thing about the crowds.
survive.
She'll clean up good.
All he needs is a little Mozart.
Beethoven.
Sorry, sir.
That's not Mozart. That's Beethoven.
That line reminds me a lot of in Schindler's List when the Nazis playing the piano and the guys are like, oh, it's Bach. And he's like, that's not Bach, that's Mozart. It makes me wonder if this was an homage to that line.
Right.
That Captain Nixon? The hell's he doing in his harness?
Maybe we jumped into Berlin. The war's over.
Yeah, huh?
Tom Hardy.
Oh my god, he's so skinny. What is that?
Where's my stuff?
I thought I'd leave it over there, sir.
Oh, are they trying to find like booty to take home?
Like, I guess.
Spears is the perfect guy to walk in on you.
Yeah,
He's such a robot, he wouldn't even care.
He's like, I'm just here for one thing.
Yeah.
Mission in every sense, always.
He almost got caught.
Why does he look pissed?
Yeah, he does look pissed.
Thanks. You're welcome, sir.
Yep, he's got some bad news.
Yeah, he does.
That's probably all like real silver.
You got a box all this stuff will fit into?
Same destination?
Yeah.
So he's been doing it.
Think you have it?
Well, your folks are sure gonna have quite a collection by the time you get...
Finders keepers.
Why was that so disturbing? Like,
I forgot.
I still like him so much, but that was so disturbing. Like, that look, I'm like, oh my god.
No, he's a scary dude.
He's so...
I forgot.
Yeah, something is bad.
I forgot that kid is the one who begged to go on the mission because all he does is the stuff, and he's the one who freaked out and almost shot the prisoners. It's like, yeah, man, that's why you need the experience.
In here.
Dog, making combat jumps with the 17th. I'm in supply briefings all morning.
What?
Yeah, lucky me.
So,
Oh, something went down.
how'd it go this morning, the jump?
It was great. Fantastic. Took a direct hit over the drop zone. I got out. 2 others got out.
The rest of the boys?
Well, they blew up over Germany somewhere. Boom.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, me too.
But what? Oh, well, it wasn't me. Guess who gets to write all the letters home?
Yeah. Jesus.
Got a visit from Colonel Sink this morning. Had a problem up in regiment.
What, this? I just don't like it up there.
Good. You'll be happy to hear that Sink is transferring you back down to Battalion S3.
What do you think I should write to these parents, Dick?
Hear what I said, Nix? You've been demoted.
Yeah, demoted, got you.
Wow.
Because I don't know how to tell them their kids never even made it out of the goddamn plane.
You tell them what you always tell them. Their sons died as heroes.
You really still believe that?
Jesus.
Don't you?
I'm also really starting to appreciate the difference between those two. That's a big contrast now.
Definitely.
Guess our boys in the 17th Airborne did okay after all. Forget it. We'd be in Berlin by now, sir, if it was us instead of them, huh?
They've been saying that stuff since like they first got there.
So when do you think we're gonna jump into Berlin, see some real action?
So what? Want to go home with a Congressional Medal of Honor or something?
Well, I just thought I'd ask.
Yeah, why don't you do us all a favor? Don't think.
Poor guy. Damn replacements.
When did he show up? Was it before Market Garden?
Who?
Garcia.
That was when we first saw Webster for the first time, too. So, yeah.
So then it's got to be...
It's a replacements episode, I think. No?
Right, so I'm just saying he's got to be basically as hardened and boiled as the rest of them now. It's like up him.
Hey, O'Brien, relax, would you? I'm trying to read.
It's okay.
Hey, O'Brien, shut up. Do you know why no one remembers your name? It's because no one wants to remember your name.
Oh, ouch.
That's where the crowd's at. Let me at them. When do I get to jump into Berlin? 2 days later, there they are, with their blood and guts hanging out. And they're screaming for a medic. Do you understand that this is the best part of fucking war I've seen? Germany is almost as good as being home. So quit asking about when you're gonna see some action, will you? When you ship out? A few weeks ago?
Yeah.
It's been 2 years since I seen home. 2 years.
Such a long time. Yeah, out of control long time.
God damn it. I'll tell you something, Welsh. This war is not about fighting anymore. It's about who gets what.
Agree with that. Yeah, it just seems like he's seen a little too much. It's also true, it's one thing to have like your friends dying, and it's another thing to be the guy who has to write the letters and stuff.
Right.
Like, that's tough. So you think the alcoholism is why he got demoted?
Yeah, I would say so.
Captain Nixon, good to see you, sir. Hey, can I have some mail for you? Yeah.
Thanks. Listen, I'm having some trouble finding some whiskey.
Bad 69.
Exactly.
I gotta be honest with you, sir. That ain't gonna be easy to find here in Germany.
Also, why is he so committed to that brand right now?
Yeah.
I wonder if it has a deeper meaning.
300,000 Krauts just surrendered. We're moving out in an hour. 1 hour? Yeah.
Yeah, he's looking rough. He's got that sheen of sweat.
Jesus Christ, the dog?
Does dog die?
Katz is divorcing me. I'm sorry.
Oh, and the dog. Oh,
She's taking the dog?
no wonder.
Not even her dog. It's my dog. She's taking my dog.
No wonder.
2 years, man. I mean, seriously, 2 years. Like, that's the thing, too, that I feel like we didn't factor in enough.
Right.
Is like, that is, you might as well be dead.
No dropping in Berlin. Hitler ordered the Waffen SS to hole up in the mountains, repel all the invaders. He wants them to start a guerrilla war.
Oh. Oh, my.
Yeah, I'm fine.
He's obviously not, man. Like,
No.
She hates that dog.
Oh, jeez, poor guy. They never like the dog. They're like, we're just doing it to spite you.
Well, and he was already having such a
Yeah.
hard time. It's like, man, there's no good time to hear that, but...
Janovic, what you reading? An article. No shit. What's it about? It's about why we're fighting the war.
The episode name.
Why are we fighting the war, Janovic? It seems that the Germans are bad. Very bad. Hey, Frank, this guy's reading an article over here that says the Germans are bad.
You mean all this time you've been talking about Harvard this and Harvard that, and you ain't even finished?
For one thing, I haven't told you anything.
Everyone else, yeah.
You just said that about me.
Yeah,
Like, I
everyone
never said that.
Hey, you know what? You're right. Should have fuck what?
Also, if he did finish school, he probably would have been an officer.
Right.
What did you study?
Literature.
Get out of here. You serious? I love to read. Dick Tracy,
You kidding?
Keep on the alert.
So, the German force has retreated up into the mountains to start guerrilla-style warfare with the Americans.
Correct.
Because they're losing. So that means that these towns are empty, so they're coming in and invading and taking over the towns.
You've got 4 minutes!
That is hard too, because how do you distinguish? Because anyone can say anything they want, as long as they don't obviously have propaganda like hanging. You know what I mean? Like,
well, and also like
you don't
even
know.
if you are not like you know, Oscar Schindler was a Nazi. It's
Right.
like, just because wow, cool shot.
That's wild.
Oh, these are the 300,000 that surrendered. Dope. I was saying we're probably invading the vacated towns now that there's no Germans to support them anymore.
Hey, you! That's right! You stupid fascist pigs! Look at you! You have horses! What were you thinking? That's enough, Webster. Interrupting our lives for what? You ignorant, servile scum! What the fuck are we doing here?
Nix
They're
is
all
feeling
breaking.
that.
Yeah, he feels it 100%.
Yep.
Oof.
And it's gotta be that feeling you see them and you're just like, why?
Very easily.
Well, it's also easy to say why when they're losing, but like if they won, it would have seemed like it made sense.
Oh god.
Shit. On war crimes mode.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all used to it.
I love how like he looks. Oh, poor guy. I mean, he reminds me of Huey.
Yeah, for sure.
I want to send out some patrols. I have a dog here in the village, eating fox in the woods.
Okay.
That dude is wound up.
Can hear your heart pounding in Arkansas, boy.
Hey, George. Kind of reminds you of Bastogne.
Except, of course, there's no snow, and the trees aren't fucking exploding without artillery, but yeah, Frank. Other than that, it's a lot like Bastogne.
Right?
Bull, smack him for me, please.
It's almost a meta joke because it's probably the same set.
Right.
Hello?
Just got a gun out. Hello.
Hi. Yeah, he's just looking progressively more and more disheveled. It's like, is it what I want? Why does it have to be that brand?
And what are the odds?
You know what I mean?
Someone
like,
poured it into a decanter.
Yeah.
I doubt it.
Okey doke.
Yeah, so he's probably not home.
Yeah.
She is.
Ooh, if looks could kill.
Oh, that's so weird because it's like if you were your husband right now, I'd be arresting you.
Right.
You know?
Take her dog. Take her dog. Take her dog. Dang it. Sorry. That's
Like, I got
so petty.
I got me a Nazi dog.
Well, he lost his.
No, I know. And
she had a mean face.
And her husband, well, her Nazi SS
Yeah,
husband is gone, and
exactly.
she has the dog. It's definitely in parallel with
Exactly.
what's going on with him, yeah.
Damn, Bull always has that cigar right there.
Yeah, doesn't he? They never make a meal out of that, but it's true.
Why are they stumbling across?
Hey, Julius. Sir, we found something. We came across this.
What? Frank, what is it?
I don't know, sir. I don't know.
It's them discovering the concentration camp. Oh
Because
my god.
they didn't know about them until they ran into them when they got into Germany, yeah.
can you?
Well, just processing this for the first time.
That's what I'm saying. Like, not knowing this is like actually how they were being treated and everything else in it.
Well, and who even are these people?
Right.
You know? Like,
I couldn't even imagine seeing them firsthand. And like, I'm having an emotional reaction. This is just me knowing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Lipton, Major needs you up front right now. Sure. All right, boys. These people need care. Give them water and any spare rations you might have. Grab me some blankets, quick. Dick?
Oh, and this guy's brand new. Jesus.
Люди, помозите. Ольга может и спасить. Sorry. Jesus, what? Can you believe this place?
Yeah, no.
You said the guards left this morning, sir.
Brannten Sie aber einige von diesen
Langsam, bitte, langsam.
Zuvor verbrannten Sie noch einige der Baracken.
They burned some of the huts first.
Liegen die Gefangenen immer noch drinnen?
Well, the prisoners still in them, sir. Alive.
Jesus Christ.
Some of them were killed. They didn't have enough ammo for all the prisoners, so they killed as many as they could.
Und dann verließ
in Richtung Süden. Behind them and headed south.
That'll wake Nix out of his funk, too.
Will you ask him what kind of camp this is?
Yeah, where's the words?
Why are they here?
Was ist das hier?
Das ist ein Arbeitslager für Unerwünschte, wirklich.
He says it's a work camp for, I'm not sure what the word means, sir. Unwanted, disliked, maybe?
Criminals?
I don't think criminals, sir.
Nein.
No.
Ärzte, Musiker, Beamte, Bauern,
Doctors, musicians,
Schreiber, Schneider,
tailors,
Intellektuelle.
clerks, farmers, intellectuals, I mean, normal people.
Juden.
Jews.
Polen. Frauenlager ist bei der nächsten Bahnstation dort hinten.
Wie bitte?
Lieb Gott.
The women's camp is at the next railroad stop.
It's a whole topic Saving Private Ryan didn't cover at all, you know?
Right.
Come here. Look at their arms. Like cattle.
It makes you think about, in, like, Schindler's List, the ones that he didn't get to, you know? The ones that were at other camps.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wow. I didn't know this was going to be part of it. That's...
Yeah, just look at him.
Uh-huh.
Called him by his real name, too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call Sam. Find Spears and figure out how the hell to get him some food.
Oh my gosh. Ooh, okay. Alright.
Was machen Sie da? Halt! Stehen bleiben! Bringen Sie das sofort wieder zurück!
Just walks in. Shut up.
Check the bag and shut up! Hey, Sie da! Sie sollten das sofort wieder zurückbringen! Das gehört uns hier! Shut up, you Nazi! Fuck! Ich bin kein Nazi. Ich bin kein Nazi.
Not a Nazi. My mistake, you fat fucking prick. How about a human being? You one of those? Or are you gonna tell me that you never smelled the fucking stench?
verstehe nicht, was Sie da sagen.
Webby says he doesn't know what the hell you're talking about.
Bullshit.
Yeah. And I think that was never cleared up.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that was the thing for years of like, who knew what?
Right.
And who knew not to ask the wrong questions?
Right.
There's plenty to go around, please.
That's the thing, though, too. You can't even give him too much. Like,
Refeeding syndrome.
oh, God.
It'll literally kill them, yeah. And it did kill a lot of them.
Sir. Doc, you tell Major Winters and Captain Nixon what you just told me.
Yes, sir. We need to stop giving these men food right now. They're starving. We give them too much to eat too quickly, they'll eat themselves to death. We need to keep them in the camp till we can find a place for them in town.
You want us to lock these people back up? We got no choice, Nix.
Otherwise, they might scatter until we find someplace better.
Colonel Sink.
The woods.
Yeah.
Let's crying ass chamber. Let's get it done.
Man, I used to like Sink. He kind of pisses me off now.
Can't tell him that, sir.
Yeah, he's Jewish himself, right?
Mm-hmm.
Grant, Christensen, these prisoners have to be put back in the camp immediately. Let the men know.
Jesus.
That's heartbreaking. And then to have to do that.
Achtung bitte! Sie müssen wieder ins Lager zurück. Es ist nur für eine kurze Zeit. Damit wir mit.
I like how the first bit of this episode was kind of focusing on how everyone was feeling sorry for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Heard from Division. Been finding camps like this all over the place. Jesus. Seems the Russians liberated one a lot worse.
Worse.
10 times as big. Execution chambers.
Auschwitz.
Yeah.
For cremating all the bodies.
The Russians found Auschwitz.
Mm-hmm.
Locals claim that they never even knew the camp existed. They say we're exaggerating.
Well, they're
It's
going
a
to
lot
have
of
a hell
things
of an
you-
education tomorrow.
There's a lot of things you don't have to notice if you don't look.
Right. You know what questions not to ask.
The able-bodied German in town, aged 14 to 80, to start burying the bodies. That'll begin in the morning.
Oh, I didn't know that was a thing.
We head out for Tallinn tomorrow. 1,200 hours.
Purchase, sir?
Thanks.
Oh, for the smell.
Oh, you all came in your Sunday's best to come
Yeah,
do
they
this.
did, didn't they? And her husband was like doing this. He probably was overseeing it.
Mm-hmm.
They live so close.
Mm-hmm.
So this was just after all that.
Hitler's dead.
Oh.
Holy shit.
Shot himself in Berlin.
Is the war over, sir?
No.
Should have killed himself 3 years ago. Saved us a lot of trouble.
Yeah, he should have.
But he didn't.
That's not a summary for this whole show.
Oh, right?
Yeah, he should have. But
Yeah.
he didn't. I also love that line too. He says that's not Mozart, that's Beethoven. And Mozart was Austrian, like Hitler, and Beethoven was German. It's almost like the heart of real Germany kind of like breaking through the BS.
Well done.
That opening closing together is so beautiful and so perfect. Wow. So good. Yeah. During the following months, Allied forces discovered numerous POW concentration camps and death camps. These camps were part of the Nazi attempt to effect the final solution to the Jewish question. Yeah. It's nutty because I think in retrospect, a lot of us look back like the war was over the Holocaust, you know?
Between 1942 and 1945, 5 million ethnic minorities and 6 million Jews were murdered, many of them in the camps.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that Schindler's List timing is perfect to kind of co-connect with this episode. I love how the lady that Nix ran in on, she has this kind of look of indignation and like he's embarrassed of like breaking into her house and trying to steal her alcohol.
And now she's very much embarrassed, as she fucking should be. With
way more egg in her face, you know, than he had. You know, it's like, oh yeah, turn it around. Now it's me walking in on you, you know, looking compromised. Like, Jesus, man. Yeah, that's just so crazy. Man, it's just, you know, seeing... There were so many stories of soldiers who were going out and when the officers and stuff were there, just lining them all up and just wrecking them all. There's a local company out here who part of their like prestigious history is that one of their officers was a guy who stopped all their officers from shooting them all, you know, for you know, war crime purposes and stuff. And now he's, you know, very well remembered for you know, being able to keep his wits about him like that when they were all just like, just couldn't hang. It's
crazy.
Yeah, that's just so nutty. The casting for all the people in the concentration camps.
Oh, I can't.
I had heard what they did is they went and got people from cancer wards who all did it. And so that's why, because like you can't make someone look way too skinny like they're dying. So they all kind of are too skinny and dying. Which is just, it's super nutty. This is a very intense episode. I think
that was crazy.
They could have started it right off the bat with them finding V. And so I like that they kind of were... You know, I think Nix is kind of feeling bad for himself. And and they have totally reason to. And
Absolutely.
I think Perconti's kind of feeling bad for himself.
Absolutely.
So I like that we spent a lot of time with Nix and Perconti's reactions of looking at everything. Because it's kind of like, hey, man, like... You know, well, again, why we fight. I think Nix was wondering that. I think
it was clearly a question in the forefront of his mind.
It was.
You know what I mean? Because he just couldn't freaking...
Webster says it out loud.
Yeah.
You know, what the hell are we doing here? Like, you know, you fucking, you know, servile scum. Which, again, is right. But they literally, I think they all kind of had in their head, like, just what was this all about? This is so, you know, pointless. And I think that it was like a huge wake-up call of, like... Yes, this
is have meaning besides them just being bad people. You know what I mean? Like we were sitting here. I mean, because like you said towards the end, like we weren't aware of how bad like the Holocaust was. You know what I mean? Like we were in that war because we were attacked on our own soil. You know what I mean? Like in that
to an extent, and then also
and the
like,
allies.
We already were supporting allies.
Exactly.
Financially and stuff. So I think we kind of understood that there was kind of a power play going on.
Right, absolutely.
The ground level soldiers had no idea about even the like concentration camps and stuff. So stumbling upon them and being the first time that you hear
like
about
that that in itself is just so absolutely shocking. I've never even thought about it before. What it would be like to go in complete. You've never seen anything like this whatsoever.
What the hell is this?
You know what I mean? And then to someone and to them to be in that, because it's towards the end, in that state by that period of time.
That too, right.
You know what I mean? Like you're coming in at the very end at their lowest, most starvation, where like literally, like they said, giving them a whole meal will literally put their body into shock.
Well,
so you can't even like how your brain can't wrap around that.
You're also seeing the concentration camps at their worst because also they don't have any of the infrastructure stuff because the war's being lost. And so, like, they're just abandoning them and stuff like that. So you're seeing, like, the rotten corpse of what it looked like. When at its best, it was hell. Yeah. And now you're seeing, like, the skeleton of it, you know? It's like Schindler at the end.
Carcass,
when he was saying, you know, like, you guys have all your orders to kill everybody. You're basically in bounds. It's like they said, they didn't have enough bullets. You know? They just locked a bunch of people into, you know, places and burned them down. And then, like, the living quarters where the other guys are piled on each other. And then the trains and just obviously it's just... Yeah, you just, oh man, it's also like that new kid. I'm thinking about him.
Oh,
it's like, if he never sees any action like that.
He's still walking around, walking away with a very large form of PTSD, I'm sure.
Dude,
you know, like, I can't even.
That's good. I think Perconte felt like a dick too.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. He did. But also he knew when he went off about it, like he felt bad about it. But it is true though too. Like he's at his wit's end. Like you guys want to see war so bad, but like I've experienced it. Why are you so excited for this?
Yeah, if you knew what you were asking for, you wouldn't be stoked about it.
Exactly.
And and you're also like anxious to go get me back out into Bastogne Part 2.
And like I've got I'm warm food, I've got you know what I mean? Like I've had a hot shower. Don't start jumping to let's get in.
They probably went months without showers.
Exactly. Like
yeah. No, it's true. And that's why it's compelling, is because everyone's right. You know, it's like, especially if you're...
you can see both sides of everything.
Yeah. If you're writing and you're writing conflicts between people, like, the number one thing is everyone's right. And that's what makes it be like, oh, but I understand. Oh, but shit, you know? And that makes it compelling. Because if someone's just obviously wrong, you're just like, oh, fuck that guy, write them off, you know?
Right.
So, like, and I completely understand and vibe with how Nix has been feeling.
100%.
And the crap he's going through. And then, it's like, just again, him getting... Like, that probably my favorite scene is probably him just walking into the camp that second time. Yeah. And them just kind of following him, because he just has this fucking look on his face. That the actor just killed it. Ron Livingston, I think. Yeah, he just...
Do we finally have it right? 8 episodes.
Yeah, I think Kyle Chandler's the other guy.
We know.
So, yeah, Ron. But just seriously killer work.
Yeah, it's fantastic. All the acting in that episode was unreal.
And this is probably my favorite episode, and it barely had winners in it, and he's like normally the guy I like to watch the most, you know? So yeah, it's just really, really crazy. And it still feels so weird being down so many guys, you know?
Oh, yeah, I'm not even being, oh gosh.
It's like, why haven't we gone to so-and-so? Oh, yeah, that's
it's like, I'm, like, they went home and it would, but how, like, imagine, like, them experiencing too, like, Garnier, like...
Well, I'm wondering that, yeah,
his reaction, or, like, what that would have been and all that stuff. Like, it's definitely... everything happens, like, for a reason, I guess, but, like, that reaction would have been
getting to skip out on that.
Yeah.
I mean, not having a leg is a big deal.
It's a huge deal.
Sucks,
but...
No, it's true, though. It's, I don't know, it's crazy. So that's cool. Okay, so now we do literally only have one episode.
We have one episode.
So, you have any predictions?
I'm hoping it doesn't make me cry again.
Yeah, well, they said they're going to Talon.
Yeah.
So.
And I don't really know what goes on there, because after because I know it's like kind of a jumble mess after Hitler kills himself, but I don't know the details in the forefront of my memory about how when it's like completely cease and desist.
Right, Hitler and Stalin's like, I like that too. And he's like, oh, does that mean the war over? He's like, no. It's like, yeah. And it was the same thing with Stalin. It's like when they die, there's this mad dash of like
power.
What happens? Who takes over? Who's second in command? It's doubly difficult when you have a system built around a dictatorship that's supposed to never end, you know? And so it's like, oh crap, we haven't really like worked out, you know, the ins and outs of this. So, well, that was Why We Fight. I think very apt title.
Yeah, for sure.
And we're going into the next one. I don't know what that one's called, but we'll catch it next week. So love you guys and be safe, and we'll catch you next time.
See you guys.